Would you rather have absolute freedom with no security or complete security with no freedom?
So like, okay, absolute freedom, which means I can do whatever the fuck I want. But like that also means that someone can sneak up behind me and put their finger in my butt and be like, hee hee, and then run away.
It's true, but that can also happen now too. Like I feel like the left
but that person would go to jail now. And people, I tell you what, there's a lot more freaks who would do that if it wasn't against the law.
I still think it's against the law. I don't think you can do that to somebody's butt.
Okay, but then what does no security mean?
Okay, so absolute freedom, you can do whatever you want, but it's just like real life right now, where if somebody wants to murder you in game, they can. And the other one,
so there's no laws.
No, there's laws. They're gonna go to jail. They're gonna go to jail.
Then we have security.
No, you have no security. They already killed you.
Dude, I already got no goddamn security. I'm not Justin Bieber.
Can I get a mulligan?
This one's confusing.
It's worded poorly. Okay.
I feel like left is left was basically the purge, and the right is basically like you're in jail, but no one can fuck you. Left was real life, and then right felt like house arrest, but with Secret Service agents watching. I'll be honest with you. If you could give me financial freedom, right? And I had to basically stay home like 350 days out of the year, but I got good internet, right? Financial freedom, I could do it, bro. I really, genuinely, the only time I leave my house is to go to get my hair cut, right? And if my wife and or children want to go do something, that's it. Because if I was not a married man with children, bro, I would fucking be home so much, bro. All I need is my video games and my barber.
From the months of June all the way to last week, I didn't have any people over in like 5 months.
Yep.
No, I started to lose my mind.
Really?
All I did was just stay, because I don't drive. I can drive, but I don't drive. So I'll just ride my bike around to places, and it's kind of not bikeable where I am. In terms of like going to other plazas and whatnot. So you say you would like that, but when you actually stay at home for 5 months and you don't drive, you start to you become friends with the walls. You become friends with the shit that's inside. I got my internet pals,
dude, and then you know what I mean. And again, even if I didn't have my wife and
kids, man, but eventually, I just want another human connection. When Jess was at work,
right? So okay, so let's say 350 days out of a year, but then you can take like a 1 week vacation anywhere you want.
This just feels like house arrest with the added addition of a vacation.
To me, it sounds like heaven.
You know what? I will say you're probably right, because you are needed for a lot of things. Jess gives me tasks at night, which is always fun. Sometimes she'll have like an edible, and then like all of a sudden she just has all these tasks for me to do, and it's kind of funny because like she usually doesn't have too many tasks, but like all of a sudden, I don't know, it's just funny. Like, just like the things that I'm
her on edible just really likes watching you do shit, dude.
I think it does too, man. I think she just enjoys the fact
when she's high, she thinks that's the funniest thing in the world, just watching you scramble around doing shit.
I know, she sends me a little fucking test. She's like, Anthony, can you make me a peanut butter jelly tortilla? And like, okay, yeah, no problem. Go down. I'll get it. I'll make it. Come back. It's like, Anthony, I forgot my drink. Can you get me my drink as well? I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, can you get a blanket? I'm like, Jesus Christ, we're getting a lot of tasks right now. Okay. Climb the highest peak with no gear. Live at the base of a mountain, but never be allowed to climb it. I don't really care.
Climb the highest peak with no gear. Live at the base of a mountain, but never. Oh my God, live at the base of a mountain, never be able to climb it, dude.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay, I'm
gonna
agree.
Safe.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Live in a gingerbread house that constantly attracts critters. Never be able to eat gingerbread again. Never be able to eat gingerbread
again. Why do I want critters?
It's a shit cookie anyway.
Yeah. Not even top 5 cookie.
Oh. Have unlimited access to the world's finest cocoa, but never taste chocolate again. Enjoy chocolate daily, but never experience cocoa in another form.
Wait, okay, so I can have the world's finest cocoa. I can't eat chocolate, but I can have cocoa in every other sense of the word, right?
Yeah.
So like I can have hot cocoa.
You could have hot cocoa and it'd be the world's finest hot cocoa, but you can never have a Hershey's chocolate bar again or a peanut butter.
I can never have a Kit Kat again.
I got to go enjoy chocolate daily, but never experience cocoa in any other form.
What was it? Because then I could have chocolate exclusively in its chocolate form, but I just couldn't have like a hot cocoa.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with chocolate because I love Kit Kat too much.
Yeah. I think overwhelmingly. Huh.
That one almost split the room a little bit more there.
5 in a row. Skip. Live in the city with swing through the jungle with monkeys but never speak again, or live in the city with humans but only communicate in monkey sounds.
Oh,
that's like gamers already on a cover me.
I'm saying, dude, half of my sounds already sound like that, so I'm going blue on this one.
Yeah. Never speaking again.
Can I talk like Caesar from Planet of the Apes? Instead of doing the sounds, can I just go
Caesar? Italians together. Yeah, you know, I agree. I wow.
Wowie, that's the most split one I've seen so far.
Yeah. Okay, have absolute freedom of speech but no privacy, complete privacy but restricted speech.
Absolute freedom of speech, no privacy, complete privacy but restricted speech. Okay, but like how restricted is my speech? Can I say cock and balls?
The minute someone tells you what you can and can't say, doesn't matter. You've already lost.
No privacy is crazy though. Like
we already have no privacy. Anytime you're out in public, there's no expectation.
When I see no privacy in this context, I'm assuming like people are watching you whack it.
Okay.
Remember you were talking about how you can't poop in front of people earlier? Guess what? Now you have to poop in public in front of people. No privacy.
That is true. I don't know though. Can you imagine if they decide like, oh, Larry, today you can't say balls or homie. And if you do, you're dead.
Right. But if I'm completely private, who the hell's going to know I said it?
They're going to know, dude. They're going to know.
Who's going to know?
I don't know. You got your social credit score or some shit.
Yeah, but if the social credit score goes off of how I am as a person and not me saying cock and balls all the time, my credit score would be through the roof.
Can I also say that this is... I don't know how much I want to get into. The sponsor thing is gone, right? Tiff?
Yeah, sponsor thing is gone.
It's gone?
We're clear.
Okay. So I yelled out my window from a car for the first time in my life yesterday.
Yeah.
So there's this guy. So there was another group having like a protest for something. And there was a guy who was at a protest I went to, who was just being an agitator. And like literally agitator with camera crew, just looking to annoy people and piss people off.
Oh, one of those guys, huh?
Yeah, and he was at this other group too, where we were just driving by because it was like in the same area, and he was just being an agitator. So I rolled down the window and I told him, "Get a job, you bum," as we left. I've never screamed out my window before, but it felt so good. Now, this was what brought me to my thought. Like, I think we should be allowed to kill like at least one person a year if their social credit score, or whatever we call it, freedom score, is below a 0. So if you've contributed nothing
do you know
to
how many
society,
people would be up for, you know what I'm saying? There'd be a line at the guillotine.
There would be, but you have a month notice though. So you have 11
you had a month
months
to get your shit together, like fucking Ebenezer Scrooge.
They give you a month to get your shit together. So what happens is like December 1st, like, look at your freedom score. You've done you haven't done anything for society.
Have you ever seen the movie with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds? Like, I think it's called Spirited.
No, I haven't. Is it similar?
Okay, so what they do is they're dead and they're spirits, and their job in the afterlife is to go and do like the Scrooge thing where they like the 3 ghosts visit them, and their job is to scare the shit out of like the fucking worst person they could find.
Oh yeah,
and
it could be like that.
Scrooge them into becoming a good person, and if they don't, then like they condemn their soul type shit. That I think would be fire, bro. If like we could get like a dope production crew and try and scare the fuck out of somebody into being a good person.
Well, yeah, it would sort of be like that, but it'd be like kind of Squid Games. That's kind of, we got to up the ante a little bit. But what I'm just saying is like, if we knew for 11 months and we'd have an independent panel where you would just have to like, okay, these are the things that would be a benefit to society. Like, I don't know, planting a tree or working in a soup kitchen, or employing someone, or being kind, and that gives you plus to your bonus. But like if you're like a dick for no reason, and then it just goes down and down and down and down, and then you have a month to get it fixed. Have
you ever seen? There's a Black Mirror episode where you have like a social credit score, but
that's a good episode.
But it doesn't track it proper. Like when your score will go down for stupid shit.
Well, that's why we'd have to have an independent panel that determines what brings your freedom score up and what brings your freedom score down.
Okay, so what basis because if it's current administration that's making your score, then my God, me and you are up for murder.
No, independent board.
I was gonna say it's got to be, you know what I mean? Like it can't be based off of your current. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a wave of different shit going crazy.
So it's not. Look, this is not a good idea.
That shit, dude? How do you moderate it?
This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea for society. But sometimes they're like, well, would society be better if we just got
if you're bothering people while they're out doing shit with a fucking camera in their face and trying to bait them into something controversial, fuck you, period, point blank. Just
right.
Leave people
so shouldn't
alone.
that have like a little negative effect on those people? Are like they're gnats. That's useless. That's like the most useless part of society. You're just agitating and annoying people.
Yeah, you know what? Like the public content that I do like, I like the wholesome one.
Yes.
I like when they go up to somebody and they're like, "Hey, I'm hungry. You think you could spare me $1 for a sandwich?" And then someone's like, "Here, take 5." And you're like, and then the guy's like, "Here's $10,000 and a trip to the Maldives, and this guy's gonna suck your dick." You know what I'm saying? Like
those are the good ones. Yeah, not the ones where it's like
videos.
The guy takes a picture and he puts it into an AI thing. And he's like, "Hey, did you see this guy? He just smelled you. Look, here's the video of him smelling you." It's just
I
like
hate that shit.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, we're getting old, dude. We're getting old.
Yeah, I'm getting old. Yeah. Anyway, I really think this is a good idea, and we should be allowed to kill at least a couple of them.
I think we should Scrooge them and scare the shit out of them, but we're in the same area.
Okay, so let's take it down another notch then. We should be able to Scrooge them a little bit, and then what are the consequences for the Scrooging?
And here's the thing, if they don't get their shit together, then we condemn them in a way that is like, we're like, you gotta do like a whole year, the whole next year you have to be spent doing like social services for people. Like you gotta be helping like the homeless, or like you have to like volunteer at like a shelter. You don't get paid for it. You just have to go there and you have to do it, and you have to live it firsthand and see how people are struggling type shit.
You know what? That sounds so much better than my idea. Maybe I jumped to the extreme a little bit, and maybe we shouldn't.
I understand why you jumped to the extreme, though. I think you're getting sick of it, and I am too.
Well, I mean, I did yell out my window. But I'm just saying, you know what? You're right. Maybe we give them the old Scrooge job, and then we could see if they change their ways after a year. And if they don't, then they have to donate their time and be a positive influence on the youth of this world.
Can I just say that after that episode of Chair Company, when you say Scrooge job, my brain goes totally somewhere else, by the way.
Because wouldn't it be great if you took all those people that are just fucking annoying and like they did something good? That'd be crazy.
I think that there is a serious problem with a lot of people in society right now, and it would be very nice to try and see if A, they can redeem themselves, or B, force them to be productive members of society.
That's true. But then what does determine what is a productive member of society? Who gets to decide that? And, you'll never have a truly independent panel. So my idea has so many flaws, especially the murder part. But I just kind of feel like we were just spitballing here. Just two friends talking about things.
Just two friends just yapping, about ideas about how we could make people more constructive and contributing members of society. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what? Maybe we should start a YouTube channel like that, where it's the opposite of a prank channel, where we're called the Prank Hunters, and we go and find the people doing pranks, and then we make them. We crop dust them and make them think that, oh, hey, Jessica, chat's not on board with my idea of like they have 11 months to do a good thing, and then just 1 month, and if they don't get their shit together, then
Chat's not on board with my idea of murder.
Jess was really on board. So if you disagree with me, you're also disagreeing with her, because she said she'd be the first fucking person to sign up for this stuff. So yeah, just think if you're really disagreeing with Jess right here, how does that make you feel? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Larry, come on.
Listen, I never said. I said my idea. I never said your idea was bad. I just,
we gotta come up with this. So it's gotta be freedom something, because that's how you make it sound great. So you gotta be able to throw like freedom onto something, the freedom factor. And we can film it, Larry. It'll be called the Freedom Factor. And the worst offenders, they put them on a show. And that way you can decide who exactly is the worst of the bunch. Oh my God, we make so much money.
I mean, and then they're going to get publicly shamed, and then bam, boom. Bam,
oh,
bam,
yeah,
boom, bam,
yeah,
bing,
of course,
bang,
shame.
bang.
Public, yeah, we just shame them. We just publicly shame them. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just shame. We just say like shame, and there'd be nothing else. Nothing else.
And then they can't, they like, they're not allowed to use, like, okay, so like if you were to drunk drive, right, you would get a DUI, right? And then after a certain amount of times, you would just get your license taken away. And then after a certain amount of times getting your license taken away, you just get it taken away forever. Like, you're not allowed to drive anymore. Like, what if they did that and they just took away these people's social medias or something, you know?
Wait.
After a certain amount of offenses, you're just not allowed to use social media in any way, shape, or form.
No, because then that goes against like the idea of like, absolute freedom of speech.
I suppose, but like, here's the thing, right? It's like you have the freedom of whatever. You technically can go drink alcohol, right? But if you do it to the point where you're endangering people and you're just not, you know what I mean? You're fucking up society. Then they're like, bitch, guess what? You can't drive no more, at least. So I mean, if you can take away, you know what I mean? I just think like there's gotta be something.
Who decides? Because that brings us back into the other issue where sometimes like some things are like very cut and dry, which is a dangerous activity and what's not a dangerous activity. Obviously, driving under influence, shit thing to do, selfish, irresponsible thing to do.
That's true. That's truly just endangering society. These people technically, while they're annoying and they're just fuckers, right? They're not technically directly harming someone, especially not physically harming someone.
Exactly. There's no chance of physical harm, but like mentally, so like that's what I'm just trying to see, like what would be like maybe they just lose a hand or something,
Oh my God. I think I'd rather lose my social media than my hand.
Maybe just one. You have two hands and only one social media, Larry.
Listen, I could never ski again.
Well, at least one homie would enjoy it.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? What happens now? The other homie feels left out, dude, just because I decided to go and, antagonize people in the park.
That's true. Chat, these are purely jokes, hypotheticals. Maybe. No, they are.
I don't want anybody to lose their hand. I don't want anyone to have the worst day at work.
Life. But no, sometimes I do think, back to this game, what would you rather have? Do you think
I will take complete privacy but restricted speech as long as I can say cock and balls whenever I want?
I'm running for office. I mean, I think I take absolute freedom of speech but no privacy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Which one should we click though?
Have fun pooping again, by the way. Click yours. You're driving here, pal. See, dude, look at that.
Only read short stories for the rest of your life. Never read a short story again. I feel like I would be okay with both of these unless it applies to other mediums.
If you can only read short stories, then you can never read a good novel. So I would never read a short story again. I'll take the novels.
Can I just ask somebody in my chat, because they just resubscribed and they gave me a heart, which I'm assuming means like, hey, I love you. Adonis, were you here earlier when I was talking about the freedom factor scores or no? Just want to know if you want to take the heart back or not.
What color was the heart?
Purple. He bleeds purple.
It's not good.
It's not good?
I read something the other day. People are going around doing purple hearts and people that they fucking hate.
Oh, no, he said he just got here, so he doesn't even know about the freedom factor or any of that stuff. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're fine.
That doesn't explain the purple heart, dude. All of a sudden, if you see a bunch of purple hearts in your chat, it means everyone fucking hates you.
Okay, there's only like one purple heart right now, so that's not too bad.
Surely you won't see a bunch more.
The mods are doing purple hearts. That's upsetting.
Oh, God.
Wait, that just means I'm a soldier right now. I'm a soldier in the war for my ideals, Larry.
We're taking people's hands.
You wounded me, but I'm still here,
taking
bitch.
People's fucking hands, dude.
I could never be king. I could never.
My YouTube editor is suddenly spamming a purple heart in my chat. I don't know if I should be worried about that.
Oh God, yeah, you should be. You should be. You really should be. But yeah, no, seriously, I could never be king. Jess could never be queen. Jess, bro, if Jess was queen, holy fuck! Like
everybody would be making some fucking peanut butter and jelly quesadillas, dude.
One, yes. Two, I really think she would give some of those dictators a run for their money.
I'll tell you what, though. I feel like, here's the thing. Be the most efficient country in the world.
Oh, with Jess at the helm? Absolutely.
Tip-top shape. GDP would be through the fucking roof.
Mm-hmm. And the PPK would be way low because that's a country I want to live in with a low PPK. Okay. That's right. What are you doing? I honestly...
Never read a short story again because there's too many good, like, straight-up books, like novels
I agree.
that I do fuck with heavy.
Yeah. Air your deepest grievances publicly. Participate in a physical challenge against your toughest rival every year. I think I'm okay with airing my deepest grievances publicly.
I don't have a lot of grievances, and even my deepest ones, most people would probably agree with.
Yeah, very surface level grievances.
My deepest grievance is the fucking goddamn Coca-Cola freestyle machines, to be honest with you.
I don't get the hate for that, okay? Because I went to another restaurant establishment. It's a franchise, and they had like that old school soda machine that has the ice on top of it. And like when you're in the fucking restaurant, you gotta yell to communicate because the ice is just so damn loud. So that's why I don't really mind the freestyle one.
Okay, would you rather have that or often stale, not as fizzy and fresh, still kind of tastes like whatever the fuck last concoction the person before you wanted, and for some reason, every time I go, the person before me was
why don't you do some tech, okay? You said you're a man at tech.
Yep.
Do a half glass of water, dump it out, and then get your drink.
I do. I always pre-cum the soda machine, and it still always tastes like whatever the next guy had, dude.
How does it know the next guy's thing if it doesn't even know your thing? You are the next guy.
This is my sorry, the guy before me. This is my petition. We can keep them, right? So long as directly to the side of it, you have a classic Coke, a classic Diet Coke. That's it. So that way, if you want to fuck up your drink, if you want to make a goddamn lemon lime cherry cream cum Coca-Cola, great, good for you. Let me have my classic fizzy delicious untampered with Coca-Cola. I think that's fair. And if not, then I don't think that the freestyle machines should exist.
I think it's just there's a problem exists between keyboard and user right now. I personally feel like I love those machines. Where else can I choose to put a little bit of Sprite Zero with a little bit of Diet Coke mixed with some tea?
You're fucking freak. You're the problem, dude. You should take your fucking hand for using that damn machine, dude.
Your freedom score is going down right now, Larry. Okay,
you want a company, bro.
You want a company to have two machines? You want to have the freestyle machine?
Not two machines. Not two machines. One very large, whatever, Coca-Cola freestyle machine, and two little taps.
Just like off on the side, like an attachment?
Just off to the side, not a whole machine, just little attachments. That way it's untampered with, and you're just getting fresh, unfucked Coca-Cola.
All right, when you're dictator forever, you can do that.
Dude, if I was president, I would run on that, dude.
I would run. I would have a secret army of sniffing people. Hold on, I can explain this better. Hold on.
Wait, what?
So I'd have to invent the technology, but I would make a sniffometer or a smellometer, and if you breach the smellometer, we bathe you automatically. Like we just like, because so like cologne.
I do think
cologne
gives people in public should be more, cleanly.
No, I don't even care if you stink of BO. I don't give a shit if you smell. I'm talking about if you got too much cologne on or too much perfume, we get the smellinator. We see if you register past a 5 on the smellometer, and if you do, we wash you.
So you would rather someone smell like shit than smell like too much cologne?
Yes, I would rather 100% smell fucking BO on somebody than the concoction of Axe plus whatever fancy cologne this is, plus whatever sunscreen they have on that creates a death wave for my senses that immediately put me into migraine mode.
How about this? It's a scale of shit and cologne, and if you're outside of that, then you get washed.
Well, like
I think that's fair. Like,
we're talking like legitimate shit.
If you're overly cologned, you get cleaned up. If you are underbathed, you get cleaned up. You know what I'm saying?
The problem is I don't want to judge the underbathed people because sometimes there might be life issues that prevent you from bathing.
Totally, but now you get a free bath. It's private, it's comfortable, it's warm. They take you away, and it's not humiliating at all. No one sees it happen. It's the technology would be to the point where it's like, hey. It would whisper in your ear. It would be like a little elf, and the elf goes, "Hey, you still smell like shit, but don't worry, that's okay.
I got you.
Okay, because sometimes we smell like shit, but you're in public, and we want to make sure you smell good.
Holy shit! You know what we should do, though?
And we're gonna shower you."
We privatize this service. I know this was going to start out as like a government thing, but we can make money off this. We privatize the service, and you get to pick the person that showers you.
Okay, but then if we privatize it, does that mean we're profiting off of this now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but see, now you just took it out of the hands of desperately people who might for financial reasons aren't smelling good now. You know what I mean? And then you know what happens? Then guess what? Then it's wealthy clients. You know what the wealthy client wants? You bathed me. Now where's my hand job?
Okay, so this would
now
then.
what are we doing, bro? Now Robert Kraft's coming in. I don't want to do that, dude. I just want to help poor people not smell like shit. That's fair.
No, but you said you also want to get the people who cologne too much and spray them and hose them too.
Those people get humiliated. The people who want for a bath, they don't get humiliated. The people who overly cologne, they get humiliated.
Okay, so we do two services. So we have two smellometers.
None of this is a service. These are magical elves.
Well, if I'm the president and I have to come up with this, it has to be a service. So we'll have two services, one public, one private. If you smell because of cologne, you get the public washing, and if you smell because you're just underbathed, you get the private one.
That's fair. All right, I like it. We can't because then if we do, then what's the point?
But then we have to decide, like, okay, but this would be completely like sterile, right? They're going in, they have hazmat suits, they have everything. It is not meant to be a treat at all. It is meant to be like, you know.
Have you ever had bacon?
No, I've never had bacon.
That's telling me you've never had bacon. What the hell? Like not once? Is it a pork thing? Can you not eat pork for religious Italian reasons?
Turns out I do like pork after thinking I thought I hate pork because I guess I like Italian sausage, which is pork.
You into it, huh?
But I won't do bacon. I just won't.
What if someone what if you accidentally ate bacon without knowing and you're like, fuck, this shit is good. What is this? And they're like, oh yeah, it's bacon.
Well, I guess I'd have to.
Have you ever had bacon bits?
No.
Not even in a salad.
Really reflect. I'd really have to reflect on this.
Have you had pork belly?
No, that I've not had.
Huh. What about pork chops?
No, I've not had pork chops either. So the pork I've had, I guess, would be pepperonis, sausage, and what else is pork?
There's a lot of shit that's pork.
I think all I could think of was pepperonis and sausage. I think that's the only pork that I've had.
I think you'd like bacon.
I don't think I should. I haven't had ham. I haven't had salami. Hot dogs isn't really.
Whoa. Wait.
Hot dogs pork?
You are an Italian man who's never had salami?
Never had salami.
Bro, salami is like the best Italian meat.
Yeah, if you want to be like leaking cold cut sweats from your neck all day, no way, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not telling you to eat a whole fucking salami.
You know about the cold cut sweats?
Of course, I'm a big cold cut guy. I love cold cuts. I actually have. If my wife didn't make tacos tonight, I was gonna slam a whole fucking thing of salami and mozzarella.
You were gonna do salami, bro. You would have been sitting there.
I bought this thing. I bought this thing for the market, and it's like 6 or 7 pieces of salami. It's mozzarella wrapped in salami. It's 400 calories. There's a shit ton of protein. I was like, you know what? I'll just do this for like a light dinner tonight. But my wife's like, I'm making tacos.
Hey, you know what? Then that becomes a snack for later.
Have you ever had chorizo?
Once.
And did you like it?
I don't know if it was prepared well because it kind of tasted like the chorizo felt almost like hard.
Yeah, that's not right.
Where it's like this didn't add to my eggs or my sandwich. It just felt like they put rocks in my sandwich.
It should have been more like your Italian sausage. What? Hey, not like that, dude. I meant like.
Okay. I'm sorry. Anyway, you receive a gift you hate from a loved one, or give a gift you know they'll hate but pretend to love. I'd rather receive the hate. I don't want to give.
Yeah, I'll receive the shit. I've gotten to the point, and I don't know how other people feel about this, but like for me, my holidays are like my joy is giving like a dope gift. Yeah. My mom was mad at me because like she wanted to get me. She knew I wanted that new DualSense Edge controller, and I was like, I bought it for myself because I was like, I don't want you to spend $100. It was like on sale. I was like, I don't want you to spend $170 on me. It feels crazy. So, and I just sent her a bunch of socks to buy me.
Smoked ribs are typically don't eat ribs. Open all your gifts and not like any. Give gifts that everyone dislikes.
Open all my gifts and not like any.
We're gonna talk about how many gifts, because if I have, let's say, 1,000 gifts. After the 10th one, if it's still shit I don't want.
How many fucking gifts are you getting on Christmas, pal?
I don't know.
I'd rather just not get any gifts and just give people hella good gifts.
I agree. I'm with you on that one.
Especially because like if the gifts I'm giving gifts to my kids, man, I want to make their Christmas magic.
Only eat stale croissants for the rest of your life. Never be allowed to eat any pastry again.
So again, if you can only eat stale croissants for the rest of your life, then you're technically never allowed to eat any pastry again.
That's why I think these are just talking about like pastries. Like your only pastry you can have is a stale croissant.
Right. So then at that point, fuck it. I don't want that anyway. You know what I mean? What am I going to stale croissant? That's the best part of a croissant is the fact that it fucking crumbles and falls apart.
Wait, I don't like croissants.
You don't like croissants?
No, they're too
You're
flaky
telling
for
me
me.
you never gone to Dunkin'. You ordered
Never.
a sausage, egg, and cheese on croissant.
No, if I can avoid croissant, it's like this,
Brother.
I don't know. It just feels like it's like a little like flaky, like it falls apart.
Yeah,
and like I
but
bite
it's
into
great,
it. And it's got,
dude.
no, that's like someone who doesn't got their shit together. I bite into a croissant and it kind of just like, oh, what was me? And the whole fucking thing falls apart. That's
You better
want
hope
like
that you don't have any French viewers.
well,
French
I'll eat a
audience, bro.
scone. I love scone. Like everything that a croissant isn't is a scone. A scone is dense, hard, and it's just pushed together, compact. I love that. I hate when things are just flaking in my mouth and I can't really enjoy it because it's just like crumbling.
You don't want something soft and delicate in your mouth. You want it to be hard and
firm.
you want it when it's in your mouth. You want it firm and you want it. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're going.
Well, not only that, it's just, but I think it's also like something that's just wrong with me because I have a problem with textures. So like I hate whipped cream because it's a lie. And it's bullshit. Like you put whipped cream in your mouth and it's the volume-esque. It's huge in volume form, but when you compress it, it turns into nothing. Same thing with marshmallows. Same thing with cotton candy. I hate all those that are deception.
You don't like cotton candy or marshmallows?
No, because it's fucking deception. It's you're supposed to get this large object and this large volume of food, and you fucking get it. It just disappears.
So when you were back in the day took communion in church, you didn't like them little church cookies either, huh?
Those wafers?
The body of Christ.
No, I did. Actually,
them shits would hit your tongue and then gone.
I was so bad with those for second grade. When did we do communion? Second grade? I think so. 7 years old.
I think first grade. I think first. I could be wrong.
But regardless, when we were doing that, I refused to eat them, and I was such a problem child that they gave my mom non-blessed ones to take home to practice with. Because I was the only fucking kid that got practice wafers because everyone was just afraid that like when the time came in the moment and I had to go up there in front of everybody in the family, they're going to give
the whole church.
Yeah, they're going to give me the wafer and go, no. So I had to
Bro just rejects the body of Christ in the middle of church, dude. That'd be fucking
you have
hilarious.
Grandmas passing out and shit. You know?
Dude, in a Catholic church too, it's no joke. Like it's very strict church, man. It's very, if anyone who's grown up in the Catholic church, it's just very strict.
It really, they don't break tradition.
Nope.
But that was, dude, I love with some of the Catholic church stuff. You'll see like the priest, you can't tell if he's having a good or bad day, but you can always judge based on how large of a swig he's taken from that wine, how his day is going.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just like, he's just chugging it, man. You're like, all right, way to go.
Nah, bro, I had a priest one time who would do 2 gulps every time, and I'd be like, damn.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want stale croissants. I'm gonna go for never be allowed to eat the pastry if the only thing I can eat is stale croissants. Create a masterpiece that everyone hates. Create a mediocre piece that everybody loves.
I feel like every day I come up here and deliver a masterpiece that everyone hates, so.
You know what? Sometimes the mediocre, like the Mickey D's that everyone loves. It's true.
It's true.
Would you rather have McDonald's or would you rather have like a 5-star dining experience, but you're having like, yeah, exactly. This is like duck fruget or frugan. What's the duck egg you eat? Starts with an, yeah, it starts with an F. Oh, foie gras? I thought you ate that. What is it? Oh, ew, that sounds horrible. Jess doesn't eat that. I don't eat that either. I don't eat duck.
I don't know what it is. All I know is I'd much rather have a McDonald's over a lot of these fancy places. Yeah. Give me a McDonald's Coke over anything.
But imagine this, right? You create a masterpiece. You create the Godfather. Well, a non-successful Godfather. Wouldn't you want to be known for that? I mean, you die poor and broke and ugly and no one would ever love you, but you created the Godfather.
When it comes to art, right? Art is worth as much as someone's willing to pay for it, right?
That's true.
Isn't that what they say? So if everybody hates it, then is it really a masterpiece?
Well, I'm sure Francis Ford Coppola had the same thought when everyone hated Megalopolis.
Didn't that motherfucker make Godfather 3?
He made the whole Godfather. Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, but the fact that he had his hand in the third one negates everything else.
I don't know if it negates Godfather 1. Megalopolis is doing a lot of heavy lifting for negation, though, because that movie...
I've never seen Megalopolis, but I watched two cousins basically fuck each other while making gnocchi, bro. I don't want to see that shit ever again. What the fuck was he cooking?
How do you pronounce it?
Gnocchi?
Okay.
I'm not Italian. I'm Portuguese, buddy, so I'm trying my best.
Okay. No, I'm so sorry. You're from an island.
Is it how do you pronounce it?
I don't want to get into things.
No, you have to do it now.
So my parents would always say, and I think this is wrong, gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
I say gnocchi. So I don't know. He's from an island, BP.
I am from an island.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Because I would imagine what they're saying is something about how Portugal probably is like landlocked or some shit, okay?
Could be. Yeah, but he's from the Azores, so.
I come from Azores, right? Yeah. My people were colonized.
Elena, do you want to jump in and discuss these monumental questions with us?
Jump in.
And maybe we can ask you about the freedom factor, too. Oh, hey, Elena.
Hello.
Hello, Elena.
How we doing?
We're doing good. We're answering some would you rather questions. I would love to know if you're interested in maybe giving us your perspective. You know, have a woman's perspective on things, because it's been very male centric today.
Okay. Yeah. You need me.
So, eat clam chowder for every meal for a year, or never eat seafood again?
Clam chowder. Easy.
Never eat seafood again.
Never eat seafood again.
I'm not a big seafood guy, contrary to my name.
You want breakfast clam and lunch clam and dinner clam and dessert clam?
I don't eat breakfast.
It depends on
the thing, though. But the best part is it says for every meal for a year, right?
Yeah.
They didn't say that it had to be the only part of that meal. All right.
Are you trying to litigate would you rather?
Yes.
This son of a bitch. Well, I have you know the audience thinks you're wrong.
You guys suck. That's fucked up.
Eat pistachios with the shells on for the rest of your life, or never eat any nuts again.
Never nuts again, bro. Because if you eat with the shells on, you're not gonna have teeth after a year.
Wait, which is the one? Which poisons you? Which is the ones that kill you?
I don't know, but all I know is the fucking pistachio shells are hard as rocks. You will lose your teeth.
Yeah.
What if you just don't eat pistachios though? Is that?
I think they
avoidable?
force feed you the pistachios. Like I think you have to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna never eat nuts again in my life.
Yeah, I don't eat nuts.
I really like almonds, and I really like walnuts. So that would be hard, but I mean, here's the thing. I love pistachios too, but I can't be eating the shells.
No. Plus, overall, nuts, like there's some good nuts, but most nuts are just kind of high in calories and high in fat. Now they're good for you.
Nuts give me really bad heartburn. So
me too. If I eat too many peanuts, like if I get crazy at the ball game and I'm like, you know what, Jess, we should do the 24 pounds of peanuts. I'm like, this is a mistake.
So you're telling me that if you go crazy on the balls, you get too much nuts?
At the ball game.
At the balls, you get too much nuts.
Yeah, at the balls games, I get sometimes too much nuts, and I just never feel good after. It just makes me feel a little sick.
I got the honey roasted nuts from Costco the other day. Got really excited about it. So I had like a couple handfuls, and literally I was sitting in my car, clutching my chest like I was about to have a heart attack.
That's not good.
And then I realized I don't think I'm allowed to eat nuts anymore.
I will say, I went to Costco the other day looking for Magic the Gathering cards, and then went, wait, it's at Micro Center. And then we left. That was our Costco trip. Anyway,
my recent Target run was really successful, I will say, for Magic.
My Target.
But the problem is Target, you can only do 2 packs per thing. And like, listen, I'm not trying to be like the scalper guys, but like, can I have 4?
Exactly. I do like if they have Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon and Magic, I do like 4 or 6. I'm not cleaning it out, but just more so I can actually open them.
Yeah.
If you do separate transactions, they'll usually let you do 4.
Yeah, that's what I go to the.
If they see that you're not being a dickhead, you're good, you know.
Yeah, you know, if it's as long as you go to Target and you're not going to be stealing the plums from people or some shit, so it's probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're stealing plums, you're obviously a fucking degenerate piece of shit.
Yeah, and you probably take 20 packs of Pokemon cards as well.
Yeah.
Elena, what are your thoughts on garlic?
It was one time.
I bet you. There's no way that you thought joining this call.
Plums.
There's no way you thought joining this call that we were going to mention the fucking plums. There's no way you could have predicted that.
I thought. I thought we could all move past this like adults.
Well, now I know I can't take Tay to fucking lunch, I guess, before she steals the forks and knives.
Listen, we can't move past it. I said the fucking quesadilla thing like a month ago, and I still keep hearing about. Every time I say I'm eating food, people are like, "Are you eating 1 or 100 pieces of that?"
How do you think I feel? I want to literally see Zootopia too, and they're like, "Oh, just to fuck the bunny," and like, "No, I want to see."
Okay, but you're legitimately a furry. That's different.
No, I'm not. Lola Bunny's different. Anyway, guys, let's not fight. It's the holidays.
You see Sergeant Hobbs and Lola Bunny almost within the same spectrum of bunnies that you would want to fuck.
No,
you know,
I don't.
We could totally do a smasher pass for Zootopia and Zootopia 2.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. We'll have to do that sometime.
Jeez.
Unless
I agree.
Unless
we're gonna be smashing the pass button so many times. So like, why?
Sure you are, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
Whatever
yeah,
you say, pal.
Sure.
They probably have that, right? That's
They
like
put
probably
Shakira into the movie. You think you're gonna say no to Shakira?
no. Nobody
God.
says no to Shakira. Eat strawberries that taste like garlic. Never eat strawberries again. I mean,
strawberries again. I'm fine with that.
I'll eat strawberries that taste like garlic because at that point,
I don't mind garlic. Yeah, they're easier to.
There's
peel
other
too.
fruit.
yeah, there's other fruit, but like you can just use strawberries as a garlic substitute. Then
Yeah, and it's easier. You don't have to peel off the little fucking pieces.
that is true. Okay, be filthy rich but suffer from depression, or poor but happy. Poor but happy.
I've tried the poor but happy thing. I kind of want to try the rich thing, dude.
Yeah,
I'm already
I've
kind
been poor
of.
but happy for a long time.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready to
Wait,
keep the
okay.
depression going, but have a lot of money.
But are you poor and happy, or are you poor and sad?
I'm not gonna lie. Some days I'm poor. I'm already poor and depressed, man. Let me at least be rich and depressed, bro.
I was gonna say I'm poor and
they say
depressed
you
all
can't
the
buy
time.
happy
Come
So
Come
then
on.
both of you
bro,
have
but
not
like-
tried poor and happy yet. You've only been
Wait,
poor.
I
and
tried
sad.
it. I just didn't do a very good job.
You know, it goes by the day. Some days I'm like, oh, this is great, and then some days I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I'm constantly stressing out about being able to pay for things.
I think
man.
filthy rich would be nice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
filthy
would be
rich.
nice. They make things for depression now. You know what I mean?
I'll just buy a therapist to stay in my house.
Yeah.
I think I would need to try a
56%
year
of
in
people are
both.
lying.
Let me try a year in both, and then I'll have to get back to you. Speak like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader, bro. Speak like Yoda. I will speak like.
No, but here's the thing, dude. When it comes down to dirty talk, which one of these? This is where it really the question, because like, come in you, I must. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't sound good, right? You know what I mean? But like, Darth Vader can kind of be sexy in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Finish. I'm going to on your chest.
Up on that ass, I will be bouncing. You know what I mean?
But the problem is just like
crazy style, you will.
feels like Darth Vader. Just like, do you have a CPAP machine getting unplugged? Like that's crazy. Like that doesn't really. I'd be asking, are
But
you
like,
okay?
is he wearing that? Is he wearing the helmet though?
Oh, you woman in your fucking mask and shit. Yeah, he's wearing the helmet too.
I'm just
Yeah, I'll
saying,
put, like,
like,
Darth
I
Vader.
think, I think Darth Vader, because you got to remember, in the realm of the bedroom now, this does affect you, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
so, like, I don't think my wife would like it if I'm like, cocky boing boing. You know what I mean? That's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think maybe she wouldn't be too happy you were speaking like, oh, Misa want to have sex. Like if you're speaking like Jar Jar Binks, but like
Jar Jar Binks would not work either, dude.
feel like
Jar
I
Jar
can maybe get away with it with my Yoda, you know?
Yeah,
Are you sure about that?
I think my Darth Vader would pass. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think Darth Vader would do it for my wife, but I don't
I
think
can just
Yoda
tell
would.
people I had asthma too. I'll just tell people I have asthmatic, and then they'll feel bad, and they can't. Feel
You,
bad.
you know, isn't your wife within proximity of you? You should ask her what she would
Oh,
prefer.
Jess, when we are alone in our private time, would you rather me be breathing like Darth Vader or speaking like Yoda? Damn, I'm getting some bad looks over here, guys. She's getting stun locked. Come on, guys, this is not a good. She says she
weighing the
hates
options.
noises.
Holy shit,
Yeah, me
man.
too. I cover their mouth and I go,
Intercourse, we will.
Oh, God.
Butt stuff we must do.
I think I'm sleeping on the couch tonight, guys. Oh. I think I'm pulling out the maps. There's no way that I want to share my
shit.
location with all stuff.
Okay, is everyone
Yeah,
like
no
everyone in
way.
the world?
I think so. It's with everyone.
I'll figure out how to read a map, dude. If the pioneers can do it, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
MapQuest was fantastic in my day. I'll be fine.
I
don't even leave the fucking house.
I'll become Sacagawea real fast, man. I'll be a navigator.
This is going to be telling on what you guys pick.
Erase your worst enemy, relive your best memory.
I thought about this weirdly recently. I don't know what my best memory is.
Damn, so we should probably erase your worst. You know what? I think that's true too. I think we remember more of the negative shit than we do the positive shit.
Yeah.
Like somebody could tell me.
There's a psychological thing behind that. Not that I have my degree.
I don't know if I have a #1 ranked best because like I have 2 to 3 that are all very special to me, and I don't know if I could choose.
Yeah, you're right. The first time doing heroin or this.
Right, you know what I mean? The first time I watched Chilled Chaos' stream, like that was magical. I don't know, you know what I mean? That's how do you rank those?
I think I'd erase my worst. Yeah. I feel like that might make me a better person.
Well, yeah.
Well, because if you can remove like that, okay, all right. Also, if you can remove that trauma from your life, and then you're just not affected by that, and it lets you kind of progress through something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Be a whistleblower, exposing government corruption. A high-ranking official in a corrupt administration. Bro, this one, they shoot you and disappear you. Yeah,
dead or rich. I'll take rich. I'm good.
It's like the red is the right one to do, but...
The red is right, but like, do you want to die or do you want to have like gross blood money?
Yeah, but you get to expose it. You might be the domino that really stops some crazy shit from happening. You know what I mean? Like, what if it sets in motion, you know, that you stop some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be cool as fuck.
I think I would honestly pick red because I have an issue with like open corruption where I don't think I could sleep. I couldn't be the guy that sleeps at night. I couldn't be that guy.
That's fair. I'm a people pleaser, so I'd be like, they're kind of mad at me. I don't want to be people upset.
So I'll just be corrupt with them. It's fine.
I'll just be really nice.
I don't know if this is an indictment on society or not.
I mean, brother.
People don't want to die.
What do you mean, dude? What do you mean indictment on society, brother? Look at where we are. You know what I mean? The society's been indicted. You know what I mean? It's too late. The percentage was even higher, you know, for something else. So we're cooked.
You're right. That was actually a closer popular vote.
If anything, you're gonna say like that was closer.
Be able to control people's emotions around you. Control your own emotions perfectly. This one's too fucking gaslighty, manipulative, man.
I am already. I feel like I would like to control my emotions perfectly. You know.
Yeah. Do you on a scale 1 to 100? How do you feel like you control your emotions right now? Because I'm like at an 85, 83, 80.
1 to 100. I would say I'm in the 80s as well. I feel like I have fairly decent emotional intelligence.
Same.
Okay.
It's about the only kind of intelligence that I think I do have, but
I'll put myself around like a 70. I'll put myself around like a 75, only because when I'm working like a long day and then I go home and then I get rage baited by Tay, I lose my shit. So
you're gonna really have to work on controlling your emotions, and I can't believe I just said that to a woman.
Damn.
Bro, did Sidearms just join the call? What the fuck? Be convicted of a crime you didn't commit, kill and get away with it. Whoa.
Killing it away with it. There's a lot of bad people who need to die.
Let's say I need context because if it's
she agrees. She's on the fucking freedom factor thing. She would sign up.
Yeah, but she didn't say she would kill IRL streamers, dude.
wait, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you didn't say it either. Sure. Listen, if it was some Dexter Morgan shit, fine.
Yeah.
I wants to kill people who agitate the public, you know.
I feel like
he wants to take the from them.
Just a hand, man. Just a little fucking hand. I think there's too many people that rely on me that I think kill and get away with it. I'm still needed. I can't go to prison.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin my kid's life.
Prison.
Yeah.
That's right. You're absolutely right, dude.
Have a pause button or a rewind button.
Rewind.
Pause.
Oh, actually, I like pause.
I would be able to.
Well, like it's kind of like when you play like
like an emulator.
Those
or something.
choice games, right?
Yeah. Oh, that too.
It's like you want to see different endings.
I want to see what I can say that doesn't get me in trouble. Let's rewind.
What's the funniest thing I could say?
The problem is though, I think a rewind button would make you a shell of a person because you'd be min-maxing every single interaction.
Yep.
Where with the pause,
right.
it might allow you to reflect on some of your actions, and maybe you become a more well-rounded person.
I did tell my therapist that once a few years ago, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I don't. I just want to like stop for like a week. I just want to have like a week. I'm gonna sleep, lay down."
And I hope you get
You'll
that
think.
week. I hope you get that week.
Not for a while, brother.
Okay. All right, we will though.
If
we
I
will
could
though.
pause without aging myself any further, I would just use it for extra sleep and like extra time to just finish the things that I want to finish. That's all.
I would level up in World of Warcraft so fast. Holy shit.
Dude, think about that. Like if you could just like literally like, oh, I need to get this like thing done. Pause. Let me go do that thing stress free under like no deadline. Oh, I want to get an extra 2 hours of sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Pause. Bang.
I agree. I feel like the rewind thing, man, knowing that like you would just, because this happens every single time, even playing like an emulator or like one of those choice games, and you can rewind, you try and do it perfectly instead of just accepting like this is good or even great. You're like, it can be perfect, and that perfection's the enemy of so many things, because you just waste so much time trying to be perfect when you can just enjoy life. I don't know. Ooh, this is, would you rather be an empath or a sociopath? Or I guess that's a psychopath.
As both.
Oh, yes, please do.
No.
I think I am already blue, so I'll stick with it.
Yeah, same.
I want to try emotionless. I feel too much. Just for like a week.
Yeah, but dude, here's the thing, emotionless, like that's how motherfuckers lose their hand for real, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But just for a week, just to see what it's like to feel nothing. Ooh, make a decision that benefits you but harms others. One that benefits others but harms you.
Who's getting
I'll
harmed?
say blue.
Right?
Yeah.
And what level of harm?
If it's a decision that benefits me but it harms a group of people who are fucking scumbags, then I'm okay with that. But if it's a decision that benefits me and it harms like a group of like single mothers, then I wouldn't want that. So you know what I mean? So I think context
Cruz
matters
definitely
here.
wouldn't want that either, too.
Yeah, nobody would want.
Yeah. I would have to say blue, honestly.
I think blue as well, because knowing, but
I'd
I'd want to be
safe because there's no way of knowing.
Yeah, I'd want to know what the harm is, though. You know, just like, can I get like a scale of like, is this like shot in the head, or is this like, oh, I stubbed my toe?
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, 9 lives.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck, man. I don't know. You tell me.
9 lives, as in like.
9 lives. I'll take 9 lives.
Yeah, but then when you get your life I'm thinking when you hit like 95, you die of old age, and then you just show back up at 95, and it's like, all right.
Yeah, but like immortality means you have to watch all of the people you've ever loved die before you do.
That's true. And I think the 9 lives thing is it's like you start from a baby again. At least how I would see it. Like, yeah, they'd be independent. There's a chance, like in one of these, that you're born to under Bill Gates, and he could be his kid, and it's like, wow, that's a real cool one. But then, what if you're born as like a fly or a mosquito? That's going to be a shitty one of your lives.
I'll take it over watching people I love ass. I couldn't. I
don't think you get your memories. But I agree. The immortal thing, everybody you know right now will be dead. That's a yikes moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's smart. 9 lives, dude. No one wants to watch their loved ones pass away, dude.
No, not at all. Be poor in a rich country, be rich in a poor country. I think I'd rather be rich in a poor country.
Yep, because I'm already poor in a rich country. I'm all set.
I always feel like you're about to sneeze but can't. Have a permanent itch that you can't scratch. Both of these is torture.
I'd say red for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. There's sometimes you get that vibe and you're just like, I just want to feel, because it's a good feeling, that sneeze. Like that's just like you're on the precipice of euphoria every single second of your life, and you just never.
Yeah, but brother, that's called gooning, and some people love that. So I think I could figure it out.
Wait, so you're gonna fucking edge your whole life?
I guess I'll figure it out.
Is that really the worst case scenario?
A scratch you can't itch? No way.
It sounds crazy too.
Well, maybe when you die, you finally get that sneeze, and then it's like, that's the ultimate.
That's your soul leaving your body.
Yeah, well, you finally sneeze and you die. It's great.
Guys, do we have to ask? Because I mean, like, this is.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Larry, you in camp? Give up showering
for a month, or give up the internet for a month. I mean, I wouldn't get paid, bro.
Gotta work. I enjoy my job.
I'll just keep a little, like, I'll do social distancing with my wife and kids. And
or if we implement my government policies, the elves will come around and they'll get you.
Nice. Yeah. I'll be chilling. I genuinely though, I think
Don't
I would
worry
just
about
take
it,
red
it's
and I just live in the shed for the month.
Really?
Wow.
I got to provide for my family.
That's fair. Want to know the uncomfortable truth of the world? Live a comfortable lie. I really do believe ignorance is bliss, and I hate how many things I look into.
I agree.
I think I would, at this point, I think I would rather live in the comfortable lie because I know the uncomfortable truth, and it's making me very angry. It's making me an angrier person.
It's true.
I agree.
It's true. I wouldn't want to know. Have a photographic memory or be able to forget anything you want. I fucking do this already, so that's great.
I want red. I want red all day, dude. I already forget everything.
Yeah.
I think I have a pretty photographic memory, but I got things that haunted me for a long time. Yeah, I would say so, somewhat.
What were we wearing when we met in Universal?
Oh, fuck. You were wearing a jacket. I remember that.
It was a
I'm pretty
sweatshirt.
sure you were wearing a jacket.
What type of sweatshirt was it?
Was it a Disney one?
No, it was the Jurassic Park sweatshirt.
You don't remember what you were wearing?
I had a Jurassic Park sweatshirt, and then there was also.
I'm gonna look.
Actually, there might be
photos.
There might be two. So in two different pictures, I think I am wearing an Overwatch jacket, which you're right about that. It's a gray jacket, and then we ended up going on the fucking ride where you get wet, the Jurassic Park ride, and I ended up buying a Jurassic Park sweater.
Yeah.
So we're both right.
Yeah, I just remember you being a lot taller than I expected. I was like, holy shit.
Just thank you for not asking if I was JoJo's dad. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Why would I? Okay.
Pionk asked if I was JoJo's dad.
I forgot about that.
That's fucking crazy, dude. That's actually insane when you think about it.
It killed me on the inside.
How long ago did we go to Universal? It was a long time ago.
We went,
it was around the Streamer Awards, actually.
Yeah, so 2023. Holy shit.
Yep.
Or no, January 2024? I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it was. I'm looking. 2023
I feel
was
like
a great
it's
year.
January 2023.
It was raining. I remember that.
Oh my god, we were soaked. We have that fun picture with everybody.
I have the video of Platy running under the water thing and then a lady yelling at him for doing it.
I don't want to answer any of these.
My TikTok reposts are just so all over the place.
My search history really isn't that bad.
My search history isn't bad either.
Would it count our incognito or no?
Yes.
Yeah, that would count too.
I want people to see my camera roll, all my shitty selfies.
Chilled, what are you looking up?
I think we should be able to look up a little bit of porn while we're at work.
Quiet. You're really quiet.
I'd be more than okay with it. You know what I mean?
Both of them or your camera roll?
I mean, both for the most part, but I just want to show everybody a bunch of pictures of my kids. I don't need the world to see that.
Oh,
but
that's true too. Okay.
Yeah, so that's my camera rolls now. This is my kids and my pets and a bunch of Drake May memes.
I think there's a comment. I remember this original comment where someone said, "Chill just looks like the younger brother that's happy to be there." I'm the only one.
I look like your kid in that photo. Why do I look like your kid in that picture?
No, stop that shit. Oh goodness. Anyway, I'm sharing my camera roll.
Fun.
You can have all my unflattering selfies.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I'm like perfect as is, so like fucking.
Sorry.
What is that noise?
Change aspects of your personality, your looks. I would change aspects of my looks. I feel like my personality is pretty great.
I think.
You know what? I what Larry said, but just copy and paste so it seems less pretentious because I'm not saying it. So yeah, what
dude,
Larry
I don't think
said.
it's pretentious to be confident in who you are. I love it, dude. Listen. There's small things about me that I would change personality-wise, but I think for the most part, I'm overwhelmingly pretty. I got a pretty solid personality, you know. Do I mention dick a little too much? Sure, but I would definitely change some of my looks a little bit.
You wouldn't change the ability just to push the A button when everybody's ready? Because I'd change that about you, and I think that'd be a huge positive change.
I think that adds a little bit of charm to me. You know, when I give myself a nice set of bazongas in terms of man chest and some six pack washboard abs, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is a hard one. Because I think for me, I would probably pick more time because that is a finite resource.
You can't buy time.
Yeah.
You can't.
But if I had more money, I wouldn't have to spend as much time as I do on the things that I waste time on.
Yeah. So that's true too. But like, there's so many, like, I think I would give up a lot just to have more time with, whether it be certain people, whether it be with myself, or I don't know.
Okay, but if you think about it like this, right? If you had enough money to where you were set for life, right?
Yeah.
Think of how much more time you could spend with those people.
God
That
damn
is
it.
true.
Larry.
And not only does that give you more time, it gives them more time because you could change their lives too. So I would take more money because then the people around me wouldn't have to work as much. And I would be able to spend time with them. They could spend time with me. So I take money.
I'd have to lawyer this. I need to figure out how much time we're talking about. Like, is it like the pause shit, or how much money are we talking about? I would need some specifics here because I don't know. Having more time, there's like, we're all going to get old and die one day. To be able to prolong that?
I don't know. I think the money answers both of the questions for me. But I could be wrong. You know, if it's more money and it's like, here's $5. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Someone said if you get 5 more years or $5 million, I'm going to take the $5 million because if it means that I die 5 years sooner, but I can make my wife and my children's life better, I will take the 5 million.
And those are the shitty 5 years. Those are the ones that tacked in at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna change my family's life, and then I'm gonna do that. I don't care if I knock 5 years off my life.
Oh, someone's dropping when people are on their deathbed, they don't wish they had more money. Oh, that's so true.
But again, this question, if it's the amount of money to where you don't have to work and there's others around you that they don't have to work, you are actually in turn creating more time with them. And it was more meaningful time where you weren't stressed about bills and you weren't stressed about this. You were just like happy and vibing.
Let's quantify it. We will say money, 10 million, more time, 100 years. And that 100 years just means things are slowing down for you just get to enjoy it. So people aren't dying. They're just slowing down with you as well. You were just experiencing it longer.
I would take the 10 million because I think that it can still improve the quality of life of those around me more to where like we're already used to the amount of time that we're spending. I would still inherently get more time, and it would be time that was much more quality because those around me would be less stressed, and I could change like $10 million invested. Well, I don't need that much money. I don't need a big house. I could help people who genuinely need it.
No, you'd be done. And that $10 million, you'd be done. You're
right.
set.
You're good, bro. Like
you're
set. Good. Like you get some property, and I would pay people's bills and stuff. I would be helpful. And to me, I think that the quality of that time would be better than slowing it down just a little bit more.
Hey, that is completely valid, and I understand your sentiment. And so do most of the public.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
100 in a row. Damn.
Guys, I think on that 100, I think that's where we end.
I think that's perfect, actually, dude.
That works.
Speaking of more time, I now get 30 extra minutes with my wife. That's amazing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, look at that.